Right, wow, what an intro. And welcome to another Quick Bites. I am Sharka, and I'm here with some absolute lunacy. This is Wizkid, the story of Wizball 2. Yes, it's apparently the sequel to Wizball 2, but yes, it's sensible software, so yeah, it's in their remit to call it what they want. But apparently, like after you've restored colour to the universe in Wizball 1, Wiz and Cat went off and had kids, and not together apparently, just they already had spouses. And you're playing as Wizkid. You got some nice options here, which is, yes, NTSC mode, if you want it. And right off the bat, you get a training tutorial area, which is actually really good. Hello, Snail. Because this game is bonkers, and it's, yes, you'll have no idea what you're doing right away, so your head can dislodge bricks. Oh, then you. Flying bricks kill baddies. There's a word down here very often. Baddies, calling enemies baddies. Mega. One brick can kill many monsters. Hit the purple brick where indicated with his head as hard as possible. But yeah, this is a game where it's an arcade game. Arcade style game, I should say. And I guess it's kind of in the vein of things like Bubble Bobble and stuff like that. Parasol Stars. But it's all about basically knocking bricks onto the heads of enemies. But there's also and this is where like the genius that comes into, there's also resource management, because the bricks, as you can see, you can get power-ups that allow you to like bounce bricks off your head and control where they go, because you've only got a limited number of bricks or objects on the screen to clear on enemies, and it's not always that easy to do so. You can't just go crazy around the screen and just knock everything everywhere. That's your first instinct. So you can see I've got some chompers. You can pluck bricks and carry them around, which is yeah, you can do precision brick strikes with it. Yeah, thank you. Congratulations, complete. Thank you, sir. One last thing. To complete the level, pick up this kitten. Yes, that's the cats from Wizball. Kittens have been stolen by the wizard Zax. Sunset Wizard. Yes, this is Wiz's surreal world, which is, yeah, it was kind of quite surreal in Wizball, so it's with the Mount Rushmore things. So yeah, it's very fitting. As you've seen now, it is indeed a single screen arcade affair, and we clear each screen, making our way through, collecting those notes. As you can see, they've been filling up. And yeah, there's nothing that quite looks like Wizkid on the Amiga, nothing else. It's so colourful and vibrant, there's weird and surreal. Some of the Exos and Exos and who am I thinking of? The Captain Blood people and Purple Saturn Day. Those can get kind of weird. But yeah, Wizballs, Wizkids, and the League of Zone. Way, a shower of coin and note. And right, yeah, once you've done that, you can go to a shop and get items, and this is where like the second phase of the game comes into it, because as you can see, we've sprouted legs, and it becomes a little simple puzzle platformer, very much in the Dizzy vein, where you've got items and you need to buy them in the shop to solve puzzles. Because there are different routes to the game, you'll basically keep looping around, you won't finish the game unless you solve all the little puzzles, and there's basically a head and a body route, and to do so you need to solve the puzzles and go through to different levels, little warps. It's, yes, very strange. Yeah, we came back later on and we bought the newspaper. We pushed the newspaper to the door, and there's a duggo sat on the loo reading the newspaper, and through you go into a world of puzzles and weights, and yeah, it's very weird, very strange. You got carrot and stick picking weights up. Say if you've played Dizzy, you're familiar with that kind of thing. It adds some variety to the mix, and it is important you find all the little ways to go, otherwise you won't complete the game and see the ending. Right, yes, I've got myself to a pickle here, because as you can see there are still enemies floating around. I've run out of objects to throw around, so you're basically warped away from that screen, and you need to keep repeating it until you succeed. So yeah, there is a bit of strategy and careful management of the on-screen resources, which is, yeah. Well, there's our kitten, yeah, so we've done it and whisked away to round 4. And to get to round 2, basically you need to do a puzzle which I haven't shown. And that's how you achieve it. You can go, if you know what to do, you can go in sequence, or most of the time you'll just bounce back and forth until you figure out what to do. And there's a crazy variety of weird and wonderful stages. But yeah, it's wonderful, and it's a league of its own. It's very playable, and the whole managing what blocks and things to throw around adds that special factor to Wizkid, that X factor. And yeah, so it's game over. But yeah, it's very addictive. You'll find yourself coming back to this time and time again. It's wonderful stuff. It's one of the best style games on the Amiga. It's bonkers, sensible bonkersness at its best.